What is up? What is up, people? You know what it is. It's your man, Mike C, aka Mr. See You There. And if I'm starting a video like this, you know it's another project. It's back fender day. Back fender day. I don't know if some of you have seen my other videos, and unfortunately I didn't record when I put the new fender on there, the back fender. And when I got it, it was all black. It matched the saddlebags. But as you can see, my bike is two-tone. It's blue and black. And you know, when I'm sitting in the garage and I'm nitpicking at little stuff I could do to the bike, having an all black back, it was bothering me because when you're behind me, it just looks like I have a black bike. And I don't, I have a two-tone bike, so let's make the fender two-tone. I apologize for not recording the disassembly of the fender. Maybe I could record it going back on. But it's very, very simple. It was only 4 bolts and it came right off. But as you can see, like all my other videos, it's a beautiful day here in Northeast Ohio. See the snow patrol out there with the car, the all white fleet. But today we're gonna do some painting. Yeah, I'm gonna paint it. So unfortunately for you guys, like I said, I didn't show the disassembly, and I actually took the fender off and taped it. This is tape, but it's kind of gonna look like this, but the reverse. I had the blue on the top and the black on the bottom. So what I did is I sanded it all down, took the gloss off of, or the clear coat. That's how I'm gonna start it. And I'm gonna paint it with this. Scratches happen. It's a kit that they sell, color match. And since it's not a big paint job, I'm going to see if this is gonna work and show you all the results. I have painted before, it's not really that bad. You just gotta, you know, sand, take your time, don't rush, and do what you do. So like again, I sanded the shine off. I'm gonna go ahead and primer it. Tape it off again so I can get the stripe that I want down here, blue, to get it perfect, or perfect as I can get it. And then, yeah, I just want to, you know, film this to show you guys you can do it, and to see what the results are going to be. And I was bored, so let's do a video. Again, I took it all apart. This is supposed to go down here. I'm going to leave that two-tone. I'll leave this black. It'll be two-tone like the bike. It'll match. You know how I do. So, like I said, I already sanded the top coat of clear coat off. I'm going to go ahead and prime it and then retape it. And then I'll take y'all along with me at the steps that I go through so y'all can just see how it turns out. All right? All right, stay with it. Let's go. All right, guys, what I wanted to do before I start priming it, I got me some trusty Amazon masking tape. Lay me down some stripes. This kind of part right here, or this part right here, was probably the most frustrating because landing at these pipes or stripes right, you know, depending on your OCD, getting it right, just take your time, do it right. All right, I'm gonna sand this a little bit more to make this area rough so the primer would adhere to it. And the way the stripe is looking, y'all, I think this is about to be fire. I think it's about to be fire. And a little more. All right, y'all get what I'm doing. I'll be back with the next step. All right, as you guys see, I got one side taped up. Use this big 3-inch painter's tape along with the first strip tape. Give me a nice clean line, and also gives me a guide to put down my other painter's tape. This painter's tape was real easy to put on. It's sticky, but it's not too sticky, so it won't peel the paint off. And I ain't got to worry about plastic. If I was to put plastic on here, it blowing everywhere and taking up paint and, you know, dusting off and everything like that. This painter's tape is the move. So, I'll finish the other side with this painter's tape, wipe it all down, and we'll get to painting them. Just taking y'all along with me to show y'all the process. If y'all know any tips and tricks to help me out, please leave them in the comments. If this helps you out, please leave it in the comments. Like I said, I always do these videos to show you guys. It's very easy to do. And, you know, like I said, I was bored. So let's go. All right, guys, what I'm going to start with, now that I got it all taped up, is just some sandable primer that I got. I'm going to throw in here. Got my mask on, well ventilated. And let's get to go. Now what I wanted to start with that guy, that was just a light little dusting, just to get it started. I didn't want to put it on too thick on the first coat. I'm going to let that go ahead and flash off, and I'll put another coat on it and keep going. Alright, stay with me. Alright y'all, now that I got that primer on there, the product that I'm going to be using is from Scratches Happen. The paint code for my Harley is a blue flame pearl. Is what my bike is. The code is 10155. They gave me a little test thing to spray this on and see if the color matches. Let's hope that it does. This one can was only, I think, 35 bucks. So it wasn't really that bad. But they say that you can't really judge the color unless you put some clear coat over top of it. But I'm not going to use a magic clear coat. This is the 2K clear. This is what's going to bring it all together. I'm just going to use a clear coat, this from Rust-Oleum. I'm not even going to try to waste none of this because I need all of it. So let's go ahead and test this out on here and see if the color matches. And pray. Looks good. Now, luckily, I'm only doing a small project, my back fender, because I didn't want to waste none of this paint. The can ain't super big, but looks like it might be all right. And I don't even have clear on there. It looks pretty close. I'm a fan. And it's already shiny right now. I don't even have a clear coat on there. So I might not have to do it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry, throw some clear coat on there, see if it matches, which it look like it does. And we can go ahead and get started on this fender. All right, y'all can see that? Yeah, it looks good. Again, this is some Scratches Happen. I've got their stuff before for my Cadillac. So, hey, they live up to their name. Their stuff looks legit. So again, I'm gonna let this go ahead and dry, match it up, and then we'll get started on the fender. All right, let's go. All right, y'all, I put my paint on there from Scratches Happen. I put my little clear coat on here to see if it was going, you know, what kind of shade it was going to give it. And look like it's matching up. Let's go see. Oh, Try to take y'all with me. Now this is only one little flash coat. And then this is the color. So yeah, it looks like it matches up to me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry. Put y'all back right here. I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry, flash off to see what true color it gives. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get the 600 gritting, this primer off of here, so we can get ready to start painting it when my scratches happen. So I'm gonna get all that done, and then I'll come right back and show you all my progress. All right, guys, now that I'm satisfied with the color, I'm gonna go ahead and start my little dust coat on here so it has something to stick to. I'm gonna sand it down a little bit real with my 600 grit to make it real smooth. And you ready to go. Always be safe. Got my gloves, got my mask on. So let's go. All right, like I said, that was just a quick little dusting to give us something to stick to. I'm gonna let that flash off and do another coat and just keep the process going. All right, guys, now that that's been flashed off, I'm gonna keep continuing putting dust coats on there. Maybe one more dust coat, and I'm gonna start going heavy. I'm gonna just continue the process until I get the coats that I want. I don't think I need to record that. It's just a matter of just painting and keep your strokes nice and smooth and steady. Then we got to do the pen striping. Got the silver pen stripe I'm gonna put around there. I'll get to that process because this is pretty much, plain and simple. Just continue doing your even coats. When you get the coats on there, maybe like 3 or 4 good ones, then I'm gonna sand that down with some 800 or maybe even 1500 to make it smooth. And I'm gonna put the secret weapon on there, which is that 2K clear coat. All right, let's go. All right, guys, now that I got the coats that I want, I was able to start taking some of this tape off to reveal what the work is going to be. And actually, this is the next weekend because I only got 1 coat of paint or 1 can of paint to start this with. I actually needed 2. So this is the next weekend. I try to edit that together. But now I'm at the point where I spray all the coats that I want on there. So I'm taking off the masking tape to see my results. Still looks pretty clean. I'll take this other masking tape off, and then I'll lay my gray pen stripe, and then I'll start my 2K clear coat. So, stay tuned. I'll get this unwrapped and be right back. So here I go with this pen stripe tape. Let's hope it came off or comes off as clean. And let's see what the results are going to be with this. My lighting in here is horrible, so I apologize. It looks like it's coming off clean to me. At least the first one did. Let's see the second one. far so good, guys. No bleed throughs, which I was worried about. Bam! So now I'm gonna lay this gray paint stripe over top of that and then clear it all, and then we should be good. All right, stay tuned. I'll just do that and show y'all my final results. Look like it might have came out all good. All right, stay tuned. Nice. Now, guys, the frustrating but necessary pin striping. So all I'm doing is following my blue pattern, however you say that word. When it comes out right, it's gonna be so nice. That's gonna be right. So I'll get that pin stripe, guys, and then I'll come over, clear coat over all the top of it. As of right now, though, it's looking like it's gonna come out nice. All right, guys, now that I got my pin stripe on there, it's time for the clear coat, the secret weapon to any paint job, especially if you're doing this budget building stuff. It is 2K clear. There's many videos on YouTube for it. This stuff is the secret weapon. So I did the required 2-minute shake before I activated it at the bottom. Well, now let's get the spraying. Got on double mask and gloves because this stuff is supposed to be poisonous. I want to stay protected. Let's see how it goes. I'll put the first coat on there, just a light little dusting, just like everything else. The next time I come back, I'll go wet. Put a couple coats on that. The same process as painting. You've seen plenty of 2K videos, so you know how that should go. I'll spray a couple coats of this again. Give it a couple times, see a little bit of time to flash off and dry. And I'll show y'all my results when I'm done. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, just like that. Here's the results. That 2K clear is a monster. You can see my reflection. You see it. You see it in there. And I haven't even sanded it or buffed it or anything. So yeah, that 2K clear is the move. So that is the results. It looks professional. It looks like it was supposed to be there. Like I said, I'll put the fender back together, put it back on the bike, and then show y'all what it looked like. But I think all in all, pretty good job. All right, looks pretty good to me, especially for an at-home budget builder. Yes, sir. Yeah, let's put this thing back together. Let's put it back together, y'all. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I decided not to be too lazy and put it back together yet. I did want to wet sand it and get that orange peel off. So I went and got me some rubbing compound. Got me a buffer. I wet sanded it first. I'm gonna go ahead and put that rubbing compound on there, buff it on out, and we're gonna try to get it mirror shine. I didn't want to leave lazy like that. I want to do the job complete. So off to the buffer we go. Stay tuned. I'm not gonna record it. I can just tell y'all what I'm doing, but I'll show y'all the final results, of course, when I get done with it. Just stay tuned. It's a process, but it's coming. All right, after one pass with the buffer, a little bit of rubbing compound, that shine is looking shiny. It's more smooth. All that orange peel is off. Let's take this into some light. Let's see what we working with. All dark in the garage. I ain't even put no wax on it yet, or no polish. Yeah. See, we all shiny. And I ain't even polished it yet. Alright, just wanted to see what we was. Looks good to me. Let's go put some polish on it. Let's go put some polish on it. Yeah, buddy. It's coming along. So I'm gonna go ahead and polish it out. Then I'm gonna put it back together. Then we gonna see what it's looking like. So far, so good. Stay tuned. Alright, people, there you go. I put it back together, and this is what we looking like. Alright, the shine is there. I still need to polish it a little bit more. But all in all, looks pretty good. No mind this, I did the little license plate cover up. I don't really know why people do that. Ain't nobody coming after me for nothing. I ain't got nothing worth nothing. You ain't stealing nothing. So I'm gonna cover up the license plate anyway, just because I seen people doing it. But yeah, look all right to me. Give it a little bit more complete look. I like it. It ain't 100% perfect, but again, this is a budget builder channel, so for me, it works. But yeah, stay tuned for another video, because I think I'm about to do this exhaust. That's coming up. Stay tuned for a video for that. Like, comment, and subscribe, of course. But yeah, man, all this with a spray can. It came out pretty good. Of course, the camera ain't giving it really no justice, but in person, it looks pretty dope. But yeah, all with spray cans, man. Stay tuned for my other videos. As I always say, you could have been anywhere, but you came along and checked out my video about how I painted this Harley with a spray can, and think that came out pretty special. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.